moments away. They gather at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. For Las Vegas, they've been aggressive, and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Only on 2K Sports.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will happen. Still plenty of time left, and the race is for those who can endure.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Johnson, and it's Barnes, and at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, we've got George. Abusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team, or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
Now here's Drummond. That's a 2 from Barnes. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
You can't give Barnes even a second, because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch-and-shoot jam.
Here's Embiid. Outside for George. No good from outside. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. And here's Lowry. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke briefly with the 76ers head coach. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Thompson. The 76ers getting the bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Barrett. Lets it go from 14. Drummond dishes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Out to Barrett. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Lowry passes to Embiid. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Barrett the pass to Thompson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Here's Barrett after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Drummond kicks to Barnes. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Barnes passes to Johnson. Back to Barnes. Drummond finds Barnes. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. 6 points for Harrison Barnes.
Barnes is really textbook in his posture on his shot. I mean, he squares up well and knocks it down.
Embiid with the screen on Barnes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And it's tied up with that one. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Here's George after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Kept alive. Another shot. No good at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Basket counts.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Yabusele. No scoring in this one. It's up a 3. And Paul George gets the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Johnson. Right side Barrett. Back to Johnson. Onside Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Releases. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Johnson, the pass to Barrett. Back to Johnson. The kick out to Barnes. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Now, here's George. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Grimes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
So it's Philadelphia now after the basket by Las Vegas. Yabusele kicks to Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got 13.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
We got to do something about Embiid, man. Embiid is destroying us inside, man. This is brutal. Andre Drummond is providing zero relief. You know what? I'm just going to put Grant we're just gonna run him. If we can't beat him, let's just go small ball. Put Jeremy Grant out there. We're just gonna run. I'm not even gonna try to stop him.
Jeremy Grant,
let him get his.
In for Las Vegas.
We'll get him in transition.
And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Magic Johnson.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. Onside, Barrett. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. From the arc, Paul George grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Yabusele, that falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Johnson down low. Still scoreless. Grant, that's good.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Now here's Embiid. He had 25 points last game. Thompson with the rebound. Grant in the post. On the wing, Barnes. Outside, Barrett. Grant outside. Pass to Thompson. It's Barrett on the wing. For 3. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And yes, it's good. And now a 4-point Las Vegas lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
George with no one around. That 3 off the mark. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Here's McCain. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Embiid with a screen on Grant. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, we got a game tonight, y'all.
Great quarter for him at the offensive.
Joel Embiid finna get 50, maybe 60.
In the game.
We got no one to guard him.
What do you guys think so far?
Nobody.
About the approach for Las
And I
Vegas?
do mean
Chemistry.
nobody.
That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Now here's Johnson. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
The free throw drops for Grant.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
He's off on the second.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 16. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Barnes passes to Thompson, and he comes up with the deuce. Thompson's got 6.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Joel Embiid.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's McCain. He has yet to score. They set the pick. Here's Grimes. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Oubre dishes to Embiid. Misses in close. Las Vegas leading by 6. Barnes finds Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Oubre outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Philadelphia with the ball after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. And that time, also a missed shot. Las Vegas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Here's Grimes. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast breaking style, and they are all in.
Las Vegas calls timeout. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Grant. Clark comes in for Thompson. Robinson's checked in for Barnes. And it's Clarkson in for Barrett. Pass to George. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by George. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Philadelphia. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Outside Robinson. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Butler. 5 to shoot. Johnson double teamed. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major. Not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Oubre inside the three-point line. It's Clark with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for the away team, Jordan Clarkson. At the line for one.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
George with the ball. Cuts off the pass. Harrison Barnes getting it done for Las Vegas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfish.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Butler. George is out there with Oubre. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's Butler. From downtown, the three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Left side Clarkson. Clark sets a screen for Clarkson. Ellis trying to free himself up. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Now here's Butler. Outside, George. And it's Bona missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Johnson with the block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates. Sees the shot forming and is able to get a hand on it.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Butler. Las Vegas leading by 9. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Johnson surveying the floor. Clarkson outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's George. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Johnson the pass to Clarkson. Clarkson is screen on Lowry. Outside Robinson. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 10. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Pass to McCain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And Las Vegas leads by 9.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Ellis. It's blocked.
Oubre putting those long arms to work. Manages to get a hand on it.
Lowry has the open look. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Clarkson. Down low. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Clarkson's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia.
Number 5, Quentin Grimes.
Outside, George. Back to Lowry. Pass to Grimes. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Johnson kicks to Clarkson. Back to Johnson. Ellis outside. 6 to shoot. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. With the teardrop and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jordan Clarkson. The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
For your Sixers, Quentin Grimes. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And then for Las Vegas, Amen Thompson comes in for Magic Johnson. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Duncan Robinson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Las Vegas leading by 8. Ellis outside. Pass to Barnes. Out to Clarkson. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Here's Grimes. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Outside, George. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Lowry passes to George. Back to Lowry. Now here's Embiid. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
Nothing new for Embiid here. Going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Paul George. And then for Las Vegas, R.J. Barrett's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Johnson in for Ellis. Las Vegas calls timeout. And Las Vegas making a change here. Grant's checked in. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Lowry against Johnson. The kick out to Barnes. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for Las Vegas. Pass to Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, at 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now Johnson. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Grant. Lowry, good.
Boy, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Johnson outside. Top the key, Barnes. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Out to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 9. Oubre with it. Picked up by Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. The past month has been surreal. Averaging 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And that one's good, Barnes.
You know, Barnes is a versatile scoring forward who we've seen him heat up quickly. And he's capable of doing that.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander. I tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Grimes, covered by Barnes. Shot by Grimes, no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Basket, good. And now a 12-point Las Vegas lead.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Oubre with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Oh!
Man. Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Lowry against Johnson. Onside, Barrett. Grant sets a screen for Barrett. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Johnson. Pass to Barrett. Here's Grant. Out to Barrett. And here's Thompson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Shot clock at 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Magic Johnson. One shot.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
Timeout called the 76ers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Las Vegas. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And you know, for Las Vegas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now, here's Grant. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Thompson dishes to Grant. Good D by Embiid.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Grimes with the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Barrett the pass to Johnson. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Nobody near Barnes. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Oh, and there he puts it down!
Man, what a throw! Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Pass to George. Embiid with it. Over Barnes. Embiid, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Grimes. 27 seconds left in the first half. Embiid, no good. Well, Las Vegas shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Johnson left side. And he makes good on the layup. Johnson's got 9 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Las Vegas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My teammates just been finding me. I've just been trying to run hard, make good backdoor cuts, run in transition, and give me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, Jalexis Russell. How you doing? Jalexis. Cool name. I like that name. Jalexis. Hope you're enjoying the stream, Jalexis.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen you
Thanks.
dunk
Is this your
before,
first time on my channel?
That's cool.
Alexis?
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
So I just want to make
And
sure you know what's going on.
That first half, you could say
with the
things are
series.
going extremely well
Yeah.
for Vegas.
What am I essentially
Their
doing
ability
here?
to string together
This is
threes
my
and
Magic Johnson
demoralize
and
a
Larry
team,
Bird.
Man, we saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score
this is your
couldn't be
oh,
more
you're all
lopsided, but
okay.
you still have another
you're
half to go.
subscribed. Oh,
Prove me
thanks, I
wrong.
appreciate it. So this is your first time coming to my Magic Johnson, Larry Bird series, or my
And
Jordan
that
series,
is a
or Will
wrap.
Chamberlain series.
Now
or-
let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
I just
for
want
the
to make
start
sure
of
you
the
know what's
third
going on.
quarter.
That's all. So you can enjoy how. I just want to make sure you have full immersion. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks, Alexis. Glad you're having fun, man.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more
What do
evenly.
you think about Team
And
Showtime?
you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things.
Harrison
taking
Barnes
your
has been
time,
cooking.
finding the best shot on every
Magic's been
possession.
funging this dude all game long. He's just been cooking. Like an 8 out of 10. Or 10 out of 10. They're not
And it's
perfect.
Lowry with the ball brings it up for the 76ers. It's a
Like this
16-point
team.
game on the court right
Their
now.
chemistry
for
right now
Las
is at an
Vegas.
all-time high.
Jeremy Grant is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position.
For context on my videos, guys, make sure you're reading my subscriptions on the video so you know what's going on game to game. I try to put
Johnson.
I try to put some kind of a storyline in between each video so you guys know what's going on.
Johnson outside.
In case you miss anything.
Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here.
Uh-oh. Good defense.
The high post shot. Again.
Ah,
Las Vegas
Magic
scores.
Johnson.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense
Magic
gives
Johnson.
him. Nice shot.
That's a tough shot.
Lowry against Grant. Here's Grimes from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got
Magic found him! Oh my God, what a pass!
And I've been impressed with his unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What a freaking pass, Alexis! Did you see that pass? That pass was crazy. He just turned around and just slung it right over my man's shoulder. Bam! Right over his shoulder, bro. Dude never saw it coming. Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And George kicks to Yabusele. There's a screen. Pass to Embiid. Over Thompson. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid.
We got nobody to guard him.
Points.
Coming off a
Nobody.
big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And good that
This
time.
team,
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
they are playing together so well together right now, Team Showtime. After that loss to New York,
And 2 free
good
throws
deep.
coming up.
Oh, he got
Unable to get that one to go with all
After
the
that
contact.
loss against New York, they've been playing really
And
well.
now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for the matchup with the Heat, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Yeah. Magic's team, Team Showtime. I thought you said this was your... I'm with Team Showtime. I'm controlling Magic and Larry's team in the season.
And
Both
that's
of them.
good as he hits both of
Right.
the shots.
You can go check my
And
playlist
we're
for
just
the.
about 2 minutes
If
into
you're
the second half
like you
now.
said, if you're new to the channel, just go check the playlist. All the rules and everything that's going on
Johnson
there
outside.
in the description.
Barnes
Harrison Barnes
up
wide
top.
open. Back it out. Back it out.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Barnes. Thompson sets the pick for Barnes. Johnson with it.
Oh no!
And they force the shot clock violation.
Magic still hits.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year
Oh, my
scoring
God.
output and how it has been trending for Paul George.
See, well, this team doesn't do very well in half-court situations.
No, maybe not too
This team is
shocking,
at
but
its
the
best
scoring trend over the last few years
when it's
has been
outrunning.
going down a bit. I'm
Conversely,
sure
with
it's
Larry's
something he's
team, they're
well
way better in the
aware
half
of it,
court
and we'll see if
than
that
they are in the full
continues
court.
to be the case.
The 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Grimes. Back to Lowry. Embiid is at the elbow. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip.
24-15 is wild.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Went from 24
Johnson
points.
outside.
Right.
And too much time in the
You
lane.
mean
They get called
you mean
for
the
3
lead?
second
The
violation.
lead, yeah.
This group has players.
Showtime can get it up. Telling you,
this month.
This team is built around Magic Johnson with an expansion draft that I did to start the season, as well as Larry Bird. I did the same thing with Will Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, and currently Kobe Bryant. Okay, and what we do is we take expansion draft players in today's modern era, and we build teams around them. We also use plays from their era as well as today's era to showcase the good and the bad. See, it's not about saying who's better. It's just about showing what it would look like if they played today. Both pluses and minuses. Hope that clears things up for you, Alexis. And more importantly, just have fun. That's what it's really all about, having fun. I know I am.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games.
Just go to my channel and check out my playlist. You'll see all the games there,
on the
uncut,
inside. The best
for your
field goal
viewing pleasure.
percentage in the league.
And just
I
going
talk
back
on a
real
lot of
quick
them.
to the
Not
fact
all
that
of them,
he's
but
tops
a lot of
in
them
the
I
league
talk.
in rebounds. What a tremendous
And I
feat.
explain certain,
What a monster he is in
certain
the paint.
plays and things like that about how today's rules
The
affect
76ers trail by
certain
15.
player styles.
Pass to Embiid.
Right.
76ers moving
Cool,
the
Alexis.
ball around.
Glad to have you here, man.
And
Yep.
here's George.
Oh, it's one big happy basketball family.
And contact on the
Just
shot.
one
so
big
he'll be
basketball
shooting free
family.
throws here.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks
I like that name,
that he
Alexis. It's really
effectively
cool.
uses.
Sounds like something from like a Star Wars name, like Jalexis Prime or something. Jalexis Karnai, Jedi Jalexis Karnai. Sounds cool. I like that name.
They throw good. Paul George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And he makes both free throws. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap,
Right.
you're often forced
Right,
to play
Jalexis.
some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for
this
the
play.
game yet. So
Get Thompson.
possibly the
Thompson
product
cutting.
suffers, but it also
Thompson.
gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
They got to get them B going. They got Barrett on Embiid. They're not going to him. They messed up.
Some solid defense from Grant. Las Vegas
Here they
leading
come.
by 13.
Harrison.
Kick out to Barnes. Johnson
Magic.
outside. Pass to Thompson. Now Grant. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Man, this team gets up and down so fast, man.
Here's Grimes. Barrett covering. And
Here they
stolen
come.
by Barnes. Grant outside. And it's
oh my God!
By George.
Magic with a pass.
Beautifully, and George able to send it back with authority.
Johnson against Lowry.
Magic in the corner.
From Barnes.
Oh!
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Here comes Philly.
Here's Grimes.
Embiid.
He's got 5.
Embiid,
no good.
Magic 5 Barnes.
Here's
all
Barnes.
the way. Now he got stuff. Now they're going the other way.
Against George. Lowry from outside.
They get hit.
Here's Embiid.
Embiid.
He
get hit.
By Barrett.
Up and down they go.
7 on field goal attempts.
Harrison Barnes cutting.
Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now 24
You want me to keep commenting? You want me to keep commentating this much? You said you want me to keep commenting this much. Oh, man, yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah, talk, say it. I wish guys would talk more. I love it. I mean, I appreciate you guys coming here and watching, but feel free to say anything you want. Anything you want, as long as it's positive. You know, and fun and exciting. But man, dude, I gotta take a breath, man. That last exchange between, they were going up and down like, man. Oh my God, I gotta take a breath. These two teams are just going up and down, back and forth. Oh man, you guys have got to check. If you think that, dude, the whole season for Showtime has been like this, you got to just check. I'm not trying to, I know it's my channel, but even if it wasn't me doing this, I would watch it. This stuff is good. This is so fun. Oh man, let's get some substitutions in here. Let's go ahead and get Duncan Robinson going. By the way, Alexis, when will you do a face reveal? Oh, I don't know. I don't do any. I just play, dude. I mean, it might happen. You know, face reveal. You make it sound like it's you make it sound like it's so. You know, I know that's the social media way of doing things, but I just play, dude. If I show my, I don't even have a camera, so I couldn't do it if I wanted to. But if I get a camera, I guess I'll do it. I mean, why not? It's not that big of a deal. But right now, take a look at this team, Alexis. Since it's their first time coming to the stream. This is the team that was drafted around. This is Magic, obviously, and then you have the teammates. Because the reason that this team was built this way was you got to ask yourself: if I had Magic Johnson in the modern era, what would I build around him to get the most out of him to take a legitimate chance at a championship run? You would go with guys who can get out and run, who can catch and finish, guys who can shoot, finish at the basket. Not necessarily one-on-one players, but guys who can get out, run, and finish off of Magic's passes. And you would need people who can rebound. You would need people who can defend. And you would need people who can get out there and just get out in the lane and just flow. You know, you said all-time or current. No, this is taking care of, this is in the modern era, Alexis. Today's league. These players are playing in today's league. See, what happens is, I don't think you understand how the expansion draft in the NBA works. The expansion draft works where each team in the NBA takes their roster and they reserve, I think, 10 players, and they leave 2 to the draft. So you take the league-wide draft of 32 teams, they all let 2 players go. And of that group of players, those are the players I would choose from. Now, also, too, for this thing, I also do it that whether it's Magic, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Will Chamberlain, or Kobe, the second best player that's drafted can only be at 85 above. He cannot be above 85. And you get one player at 85. After that, every player must be drafted and be at 80 overall or under. Now, if they get better during the season, because they do get better during the season, that's okay. But at the time of the draft, all players must be under an 80 with the exception of one player. He can be an 85. He can be up to an 85, no higher. Those are the rules for all of my playlists. Whether it's Will Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic you're seeing here, or even Kobe, which I have that on my channel as well. But anyway, let me get back to the game here, guys.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes.
Philadelphia 76ers PNT.
They do sometimes, Alexis. I think people are just having fun watching the stream. Like, just enjoying the game. I know I am. It's okay. They don't have to talk if they don't want to. As long as people are having fun, that's all that matters.
Johnson's got rebound number 12.
I just want folks to have fun.
In the game. Pass to Barrett.
That's all that matters. Have fun.
Robinson with it. Three-pointer.
Oh, my God. Rebound.
Thompson dishes to Johnson. Robinson on the wing. Paul George with the steal.
Paul George with the steal. Here they come.
Here's Grimes. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Robinson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build.
Man, this is helter-skelter basketball, man.
To this point. It seems
they are all over the place.
They've gone after this win a little bit more.
Wow.
The 76ers trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Grimes passes to Lowry. Here's the three. Good on the
big three.
Lowry's got 12.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Out to Barrett. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 13.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back.
Now keep in mind,
back
Showtime blew out Detroit Pistons last night, so they got a good rest for their starters in the fourth quarter. So they're fresh for this game.
Lowry drawing the double team. Outside, George. Back to Lowry. Clock is at 3. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. There's Thompson, and it's Thompson.
What a pass!
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great
Showtime.
athleticism. Oh, man, Thompson, impressive.
That name just ain't a logo. They live it. It ain't just a logo. It's a lifestyle.
For Philadelphia, trailing by 17. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. At the top of the key, Thompson. Back to Barrett. High post, Johnson to the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Las Vegas?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've
72
got everybody involved.
points off assists.
Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And the 76ers making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The athletic ability of a
Magic Johnson with a triple-double already.
Seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Inside, here's Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Okay, Alexis.
That one on
That's cool. Thanks for coming by.
You know, with that kind of height
enjoy Roblox, man.
You've got to send help defensively.
The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Thanks for coming by.
And that one misses.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but
okay, Alexis,
if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
And this fast break is insane.
Pass to Grimes. Baseline jumper. Buries the jump shot. George has got 4 this quarter.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Thompson finds Robinson. Johnson outside. Back to Robinson. Takes the three.
That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here's George for three. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Embiid with the block.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Here's George. Banked in off the glass. 11 points in the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around. Now a chance to see the numbers for George. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
The free throw drops for Grant. And Grant drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Embiid with a screen on Barrett. Pass to Embiid. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Embiid's got 29.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Grant sets a screen for Barrett. Now Robinson fires from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And George kicks to Butler. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Guarded by Robinson. From deep, George. Good, and Butler gets the assist. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Johnson, the pass to Barrett. Now, here's Grant. Over George. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson finds Johnson. Now Grant, defended by George. Grant the pass to Robinson. Rebound by the 76ers. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Out to Thompson, all alone. He squares up and sinks it. Thompson's got 18 points.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Up and in from the low block. And that's 31 points for Joel Embiid.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plan.
And that one drops for him.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Embiid. And that one is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Johnson right side. And he banks in the layup. He's got 15.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
100 points in 3 quarters.
Closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm. Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Oubre, and it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Ellis outside.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Oubre, a screen on Ellis. McCain, they grab their own miss. To the wing on the left, takes a 3. The shot, no good. Las Vegas leading by 20. Ellis dishes to Drummond. McConnell scanning the floor. Ellis, the pass to Drummond. Here's McConnell. Bangs home the trifecta. McConnell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Las Vegas. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. A nice shot by McCain.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Clark. Drummond with it. On the wing, Ellis. Drummond sets the screen for Ellis. Now McConnell. Ellis left side. Oubre with the steal. 3-on-3. Plenty of space. And he can't bank that one in. Well, Las Vegas shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Bona. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A good display of Lowry's court vision there. Nice feed to the open man.
Here's Ellis. Count it. Ellis has got his first points in this one.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
Yeah, defense. They scored on that one, though. Got to give Sixers credit. They're still fighting.
McConnell. Clarkson is screen on Lowry. McConnell passes to Clarkson. Oubre, no one around him. It's good from long range.
Oubre looking comfortable and confident from the corner there.
McConnell with it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oubre outside.
Alexis, I couldn't even tell you, man. Just got to go on my channel and look for it.
Poke loose.
Or go on the playlist.
Here's Grimes. He's covered
on my
by
channel.
Clarkson.
You can look for it yourself. I don't know.
Here's Bona. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Clarkson outside. Ellis outside. Back to Clarkson. Pass to McConnell. Ellis with it. The three. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Here's Bona. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bona's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Drummond sets the screen for McConnell. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
And Las Vegas making a change here.
Please
make checked in.
I don't know what that means. IR. Don't know what that means. What does IR mean? I'm a little old, man. You gotta explain that one to me.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's.
Please make it. Oh, the free throw.
Fast presence in the paint, who really focuses on owning.
Oh my God!
And attacking the rim.
Yeah,
McConnell
you're cool.
Kicks to Ellis.
You're cool.
Pass to Olynyk. The 3 ball. Rebound by the 76ers. On the wing, George. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's McCain. Embiid the screen. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McConnell against Oubre. McConnell kicks to Olynyk. It's Ellis on the wing. The tray. They get it again. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
The 76ers trail by 18. Embiid with a screen on McConnell. Here's McCain. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 33.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
We'll bring the starters back in. Let's go ahead and blow these guys out of the water. Make a statement to the rest of the NBA. I know Larry Bird's out there watching. Want Team Larry to know that showtime is coming.
And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Olynyk. Barnes comes in for Clarkson. It's checked in for Ellis. And it's Johnson in for T.J. McConnell. Johnson and the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Lowry passes to Embiid. Over Thompson. He shoots again. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Boy, look at the big guy getting tricky. Drummond doesn't waste a chance to get creative at the rim. That's pretty impressive for a big guy.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Embiid. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's now 35 points for Joel Embiid. Pass to Drummond. Back to Johnson. Barnes outside. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the floater. Embiid with the steal. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Here's Grimes. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lowry against Johnson. Pass to Drummond. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 13. Lets the three fly. Second chance shot. Physical play by Embiid inside.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the
Here they come. Philadelphia coming back, guys.
Lowry against Johnson. Pass to Barrett. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
It's George on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
No, I meant they're making a comeback, my man. They're fighting, I mean.
Here's Johnson. Thompson sets the pick for Johnson. Over in the corner, Barnes. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To the inside. Here's Embiid over Drummond. Good D by Drummond. Las Vegas leading by 13. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Johnson against Lowry. Pass to Embiid. From deep. They get it back. There's Embiid with the dunk.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
It's Thompson off the drive. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Barnes. Off target from outside. And Lowry has it in the corner. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the threes inside.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Lets it go from 14. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's and stolen by Kyle Lowry. .121 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Knocked loose. Drummond with it. Now defended by Embiid.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Las Vegas.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Sixers.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Johnson.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game is.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And both free throws good for Drummond. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's McCain. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The three from Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. Oubre against Drummond. Oubre kicks to Butler. To the middle. Here's McCain. Great pass to set up the lay-in. The three from Barnes, and he's good on the three ball. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
All right, guys, that wraps up Las Vegas taking on Philadelphia. Let's take a look at the stats here. Man, look at Las Vegas just pouring it on. I tell you, after that loss they had against the New York Knicks 2 games ago, they have been a different team. It's almost as if they needed that wake-up call, because ever since then, man, they are playing lights-out basketball. Look at this. 59% from the field, 14 from 28 from downtown for the game, 31 fast break points, 54 points in the paint, 13 second chance points, 33 points off the bench, man. That is crazy. You getting, oh my God, they were just out there doing it big. 23 points was the biggest lead. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here at the box score. Joel Embiid, hey, he showed up. 39 points and 14 rebounds. Okay, Alexis, take care. Peace. 18 field goals made. Paul George showed up with 17 points and 7 rebounds. Lowry with 16 points. 4 for 9 from downtown. But take a look at this total team effort here. Harrison Barnes. Oh, I'm not the GOAT. This is just simulation, man. This is organic. There's nothing to do with me. It's just good old-fashioned 5-on-5 simulation. I'm not a 2K player. I just simply showcase what-if scenarios. But I thank you for coming to my channel, Alexis. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good time, man. So Harrison Barnes just got it going tonight. Look at 6 of 10 from downtown tonight. Asir Thompson, as usual, shoots a high percentage. He always just shoots something but layups and gets out in fast breaks. Rarely ever shoots jump shots. Magic Johnson, as you look at that, look at this. Magic just hide himself in the middle of everybody else. He's got 15 points, 14 rebounds, 22 assists. However, he has 6 turnovers. But it's all. I've been saying this. I've been saying this from the beginning of the series. I firmly believe if Magic Johnson was playing a day, he would have higher turnovers because of the kind of passes he tries. He takes a lot more chances than the average point guard. But in saying so, he would have a lot more assists per game. So it's like it's a self-correcting issue. Only takes 8 shots is usually not really the type of guy who shoots a lot of shots. Drummond comes off the bench with 11 and 11, big performance. Total team effort by Team Showtime. Let's take a look at Magic. Let's take a look at Harrison Barnes highlights. Homeboy was on it, man. 30 points tonight from the sweet shooting man from North Carolina. I believe he's from North Carolina. Tar Heels. That sweet set shot of his. And he hasn't been playing good all season. The last 2 games, he's been playing lights out. Remember, he got injured earlier in the season and was struggling. But since that time, man, he has got that stroke back. He is just on fire right now. Let's take a look at what Harrison's got going on in his last couple games. His recent games. The game against Detroit, he had 17. He went 4 for 11 there. He went 4 for 11 in his previous game there. Even against New York, the loss that they took against New York, he had 24 points. He had 24 points against Atlanta. So these last 4 games, Harrison Barnes has been really shooting the ball well, man. All right, let's take a look at R.J. Barrett's highlights. R.J. always getting out and running. He knows what he does best. Gets out there and runs and shoots that spot up 3. Just living off Magic Johnson's leftovers. All they gotta do is get out and run. Magic will find them. Hope they'll show that play at Magic through that long pass where RJ just caught it and just dunked it immediately. That long cross-court pass. No, they didn't show it. It's all right, though. And we'll go ahead and show Magic's highlights. That's a tough shot right there. Nice shot block. Magic playing center right there. And I keep thinking, too, we haven't even got, like, when Chris Middleton comes back to this offense. Like, this offense could be even better when Chris Middleton comes back. Because now you put him out there, you've got another player who can go one-on-one, get his own shot, but also can get out there and stretch the floor and shoot the 3. You can also, in half court, you can post him up against smaller guys. So that's going to have another dimension when he gets healthy. Let's go ahead and show some love to Embiid before we go. I like to show both sides. Embiid played really good. He just didn't really have no help tonight. But then again, I think he did have help. I just think that Team Showtime just played lights out basketball. I mean, you got 4 or 5 guys running like that all night. It's hard to stop that, especially with Magic Johnson pulling the trigger. So that brings that to an end. Let's see who's up next. I believe it's Team Larry Bird's up next on the agenda. Yep, this is going to be a good one. Here it is. Oh, it's going to be a good one right here. It'll be Team Larry Bird going to L.A. It's not quite like, well, it's not the Lakers, but it's close. Larry Bird going back to L.A. for the first time. Not to play the Lakers, but to play the Clippers. And it will be Larry Bird taking on Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. Ivica Zubac. They have a nice starting lineup, man. It's going to be a hard game. So this should be a good game. And I will see you guys for that stream coming up here shortly. Remember, before we go, let's go ahead and take a look here at the standings before we go. Team Larry Bird right now leading the Eastern Conference by 1 game in front of the New York Knicks. Meanwhile, Team Showtime now has moved up and is now tied with the Timberwolves for the first seed in the Western Conference. So right now, positioning for the playoffs are starting to take effect before the All-Star break comes up in about maybe, 3 weeks now. And we'll see how it shakes down. But with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video for Larry Bird going to Clipperland to take on Kawhi, the Claw, and the Beard here on Lexington Strong Style Sports. If you liked the video, please give this video a like, share it with your friends, tell your family about it, And subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see I go live. You'll be there when I go live with all helmets men of the action. Also check out all the playlists for any game that you may want to check out, uncut, uncensored, unfettered, for your viewing pleasure on my channel. And with that, I sign off, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Take care.